In the quiet, shadowed corners of the underground music scene, where raw emotion meets distorted beats and whispered confessions, few voices cut as deep or lingered as long as Luci4. On the night of February 19th, 2026, that voice fell silent forever. The 22-year-old artist, born Luca Moretti in a small apartment in East London, was found unresponsive in his flat in Hackney. Paramedics arrived within minutes, but he was already gone. The official cause of death has been listed as accidental overdose, fentanyl-laced substances combined with severe alcohol intoxication. But the autopsy also revealed chronic health deterioration from years of untreated mental health struggles, sleep deprivation, and the punishing pace of nonstop creation. There was no dramatic car crash, no public spectacle. Just a young man alone in a room filled with unfinished tracks, scattered notebooks, and the weight of everything he had carried in silence. The news spread like static through Discord servers, SoundCloud comments, and private group chats. First disbelief, then grief that felt personal even to people who never met him. Luci4 wasn't mainstream famous. He didn't chase charts or viral TikToks. Yet for those who found him, his music felt like someone finally saying the things they couldn't. Luca Moretti came into the world on March 3, 2003, in a cramped council flat in East London. His mother, Elena Moretti, was an Italian immigrant who worked double shifts cleaning offices. His father left when Luca was 4 and never came back. Money was always tight. Heat was sometimes a luxury, but music was free. Elena kept an old radio in the kitchen that played everything. Italian opera in the mornings, pirate radio grime at night. Luca soaked it all in. By 8, he was making beats on a cracked secondhand laptop his uncle gave him. By 12, he was uploading lo-fi experiments to SoundCloud under increasingly cryptic names until he settled on Luci4. Part Lucifer, part the number 4, his lucky number, he once said in a rare Discord voice chat, because 4 is the only number that looks the same upside down. The name stuck, and so did the sound. Distorted 808s, pitch-down vocals, field recordings of rain and trains, lyrics that felt like diary entries someone accidentally left open. He never had a traditional debut. There was no big label rollout, no glossy press photos. Tracks just appeared, sometimes at 3 a.m., sometimes after weeks of silence. I'm sorry I wasn't enough, blood on the keyboard, I still hear your voice in white noise, graveyard shift love letter. Each one felt like a wound left bleeding for anyone who needed it. The music spread through word of mouth, reposts, late-night playlist shares, and group chats labeled music for when you want to die, but not actually. By 2022, he had quietly amassed hundreds of thousands of monthly listeners. By 2024, the number was in the millions. He never chased virality. Virality found him because the pain he was screaming into the void was the same pain so many others were drowning in. Luci4 kept his personal life locked away tighter than his stems and project files. He was not married and had no publicly known wife or long-term partner. In the rare moments, he spoke directly to fans, usually in short, late-night Instagram stories that disappeared within hours. He mentioned a mother he loved fiercely, a younger sister he was protective of, and a grandmother in Naples who still called him Luca Piccolo and sent him homemade biscotti. Beyond that, he gave almost nothing. No face reveals beyond grainy, shadowed photos. No interviews beyond a handful of anonymous Discord AMAs where he typed answers in lowercase and disappeared when the questions got too personal. He lived alone in a small flat in Hackney. Bare walls, secondhand synths, a mattress on the floor, empty energy drink cans, notebooks filled with half-finished lyrics. Friends who visited described it as organized chaos. Everything had a place, even if that place was the floor. He rarely left the flat except to buy groceries or cigarettes. When he did go out, he wore hoodies pulled low, headphones on, eyes down. Fame was something that happened around him, not to him. His lifestyle was nocturnal, solitary, and punishingly creative. He slept in fragments, 3 hours here, 2 there, usually with the lights on because darkness made the thoughts louder. He survived on instant noodles, cheap coffee, energy drinks, and whatever takeout could be delivered at 4 a.m. He smoked too much, drank too much Red Bull, and worked until his fingers cramped. Yet he was meticulous about sound. Hours spent EQing a single hi-hat, layering vocals until they felt like ghosts, making sure every kick hit like a heartbeat. Money was never the goal. His net worth at the time of his death was estimated between £400,000 and £800,000, almost entirely from streaming royalties, Bandcamp sales, a small Patreon that he quietly ran for supporters, and occasional sync licensing deals. He lived frugally, sent money home to his mother and sister, and spent most of what remained on gear, therapy when he could afford it, and helping friends who were struggling. The grief that followed his death was immediate and overwhelming. Fans who had never met him wept publicly in comment sections, on TikTok stitches, in Discord servers named after his songs. Artists who had quietly admired him, hyperpop producers, lo-fi rappers, bedroom pop singers, shared unreleased snippets he'd sent them, wrote eulogies in their stories, dedicated live sets to him. His mother and sister asked for privacy, but allowed a small memorial service in East London where fans gathered outside the venue, leaving flowers, handwritten lyrics, and USB drives filled with tributes. At 24, with so many songs still unfinished, with so much pain still unprocessed, his departure feels like a theft. Yet the music remains, unpolished, bleeding, honest. And every time someone presses play on Mental Healing or Graveyard Shift Love Letter, he is still here, still speaking, still holding space for the hurt. As we sit with this grief, for a mother who lost her son, a sister who lost her brother, fans who lost a voice that understood them when nothing else did, we remember that art can outlive pain. It can carry it. It can hold it until someone else is ready to carry it too. Thank you, Luci4, for the nights you kept us company when we thought no one else would. Thank you for the songs that felt like someone finally said it out loud. Rest now. We'll keep listening. If this tribute to Luci4, his music, his pain, his light, touched something inside you, if his voice ever helped you survive a night you didn't think you'd make it through, please leave a like on this video and consider subscribing. We keep telling these stories, so no one's light gets forgotten. Thank you for being here. Take care of yourself tonight. We'll sit with you in the next one.